And I got my voice on, and we're live. Live from New York. Yeah, it's Saturday Night Live. Oh, it's a nice place to visit. Bet you guys didn't get that ad.
Alright, I calibrated everything, so press B and D for barometer and direction for magnetic.
Yeah, so we'll just wait a couple of minutes because we're 3 minutes early. So.
I'll just taxi a little slow. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us so far, so I might as well start the taxi.
Thanks for a sub, Urson. Oh, that's you, Urson. You're in here. Yeah, I'm gonna taxi.
Yeah, and I'll just hold short to the runway so we can all get ready to take off. I know this airport quite well.
Just gonna. That's my camera. Hey, Storm, going pretty well. Hey, what's up? Thanks.
Mark is joining us. He missed the last one, so he's joining this one.
Yeah. That's be good.
Well, hopefully he does some footage.
Yeah.
On his YouTube, he does the VR footage stuff, so that's pretty nice to see.
Yeah. Why is this? Yeah, we can taxi to the runway and then.
Yep, I'm doing that right now.
And yeah, no problem, Derek. Yeah, because you really don't think about it that you guys on Xbox can't like upload flight plans. Like you can save and load them. But it's the ones that you've created yourself. You can't. Yeah, it's a little. I'm trying to use the rudder off of the stick, but also the rudder pedals.
Oh, rudder pedals are better.
Well, yeah, it's better, but I'm doing both, and I'm like, no, I gotta use one or the other. Hey, Lars! How's it going?
Speaking of Lars, yeah. Geez, it's been forever.
Yeah, I was like, I hadn't seen you in a couple of streams. I'm like, what's going on with Lars? But you're here. Yeah, that's like the best salute. You'd think my brother would have taught me how to salute. Especially when he wanted me to join the forces too. Hey, Benjamin.
Hey.
You've got your Extreme 3D Pro tonight?
I am ready to go.
Yes.
I've been looking forward to this ever since I got the 3D Pro.
Nice.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
Exchanging some messages quite back and forth.
Yeah, lots of them. Yeah, this changed my whole way of looking at this game. I'll tell you. Good call. Good call.
Yeah.
Especially at that price.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah. No doubt. I was telling somebody today at the beach that I've got maybe $500 invested in this whole thing.
Oh,
you know, with my Alpha and my 3D Pro and the software. That's pretty much in my throttle quadrant, Logitech throttle quadrant. So this is better than sex. I mean, come on, what a great value.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So you have Flight Involved fired up there, Benjamin?
Yeah, it's still loading, and I'm putting it on the YouTube channel, right?
Oh yeah,
Good.
yeah, I heard the ad. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm also streaming on Discord. So if you want to watch him or myself or both, it's up to you.
Yep, I'm in the Discord channel right now, and now, you know, the way I usually do it on the Microsoft Discord, and I'm used to, is that everybody live streams their screen there.
Yeah.
But Sizzlin, you do it different. You do it on the YouTube, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, on YouTube.
That's right.
Lars was in Norway for a few days with no internet. That's why.
Hi, Lars. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, he's in Sweden, and it's like past midnight there. It doesn't
All
matter.
right, so I'm gonna look at the synchronization issue we talked about with YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, my Discord and YouTube are about 20 seconds behind. What do I need to do?
YouTube or Discord itself as well?
Well,
He's streaming on YouTube. I'm streaming on the Discord.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I know.
just a second there. If I can hear myself through your stream, I'll count the.
On mine? You can just
on Benjamin, because Ben.
Oh, I can't. I can't hear it.
Well,
I can hear echo.
I heard it. So if I'm saying this right now,
Oh, yeah, I'm noticing it now. Maybe he just has to play around with his volume a little bit.
No, remember we talked about this. There's
Yeah.
something on the YouTube channel that I need to adjust.
yeah. So on the bottom, you'll have the live, and then there should be a red dot beside it to show that you're watching live.
There it is.
Okay. So yeah, right now it should be like a 10-second delay.
There it is.
Okay. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah, it's exactly 10 seconds.
Okay.
All right, let me get my plane on the runway here. Where are we, guys?
We're in Moose Jaw.
We're in Moose Jaw.
That's your airport.
It's not my home base. No, it's the training base for the military.
Well, can I get the call sign or?
That Charlie.
CYMJ. So Charlie, Yankee, Mike, Juliet.
Okay, and what livery are we doing? Our Canadian livery today? I guess?
Yeah.
It's up to you. You can do the American if you want, but I'm on.
Well,
the
I
Canadian.
downloaded it. Yeah.
We're just waiting for air traffic control to give us a sign to take off. We're all lined up on the runway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for Benjamin.
Yeah.
And then
DY.
Okay.
I think he's the last one out of the whole bunch.
Hey.
Now, do you have a flight plan? Are we going anywhere or just screwing around?
Well, we're going to basically the Cold Lake, which is where our F-18s are. Well, 45 of them are at that base. We'll do a touch and go there, and then we'll be
Because
landing.
if
and
you
so on.
the flight plane's in the events channel, so one channel up, and it'll be the because I think I've got one flight plane for next week in there, and it's just above that. You'll see the military hops.
Military Hops 3,
Yeah.
November 11th.
Yeah, it's the last one. Yeah.
So I
The
saved
last one
that.
before I do the ones in the States. And then when I go in the States, I'll just use the States delivery for that one.
So I saved that. Then I go to the bottom.
And then load it. Yeah.
More. load save, right? And I load,
Yep.
and then I go to my downloads, and there it is. And I just, okay, boom. Yeah, I love it.
Okay, and then we're on the Southeast Asia server, so make sure that you switch that over as well.
That's very critically important. I'm almost there. Sorry I'm late.
No problem.
No worries. It happens. It happens.
All right.
And we're at the beginning, so we're all good.
Yeah. Okay, so now I got I'm going to do the F-14B, and I'm going to pick my pink livery. No, I don't have a pink one.
It's not going to show up as pink.
Well, that's the problem we solved, right? Because I got all these, what did I install?
Oh, but right now I can see everybody in their regular, like in their liveries, and there's 2 of them there. 3 of them are Canadian, 2 of them are from the States, so we're good.
But I did that download that you told me about, so I can see everybody in their proper
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only that day you were seeing me pink, so you should be okay today, because Sizzling is showing others in gray, not pink. I don't see any pinks at all.
Are we doing live flight? What do I set my,
time I put 2:45, and then live weather is what I put for the weather itself.
and then do I do all players or live or what?
All players.
All players. There's like 3 settings. Oh, let's see what comes up here. I already initiated. I forgot to look at the time, but I think sometimes I can change it in the flight.
Yes.
By pulling down from the top.
That's
the weather.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Okay. Oh man, I am thinking.
Sound check.
Yeah, sounds good. Who was that?
This is Skytrax.
Oh, yes, Skytrax. Welcome.
Seattle. I'm having to fly a citation at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Okay.
I couldn't get the liveries to work,
Oh, I see.
and then I crashed when I just tried to load your regular old Tomcat in there. Something going on with the community folder. I don't understand.
Okay, but you're in the citation.
Yeah, I should be able to keep up with you.
Yeah, yeah. Because we're not going to go on the afterburners today.
My windshield is completely frozen over. What the heck?
I wouldn't put money on that sizzling.
Yeah, citation. Yeah.
Where?
Well, I should have a very pretty livery here. Can you see it?
No, I just see the flypgs.com.
Oh,
You're like in an Airbus to me.
I am.
Yeah. Do you have the mod for the citation? The CJ4?
No, I'm just using the stock one that came with the.
Oh, that's weird.
You're not showing a citation?
No. You're in like a A320.
Oh my gosh, this Sam, I tell you.
But
got a lot of work.
but don't worry, we've got 2 Hawks, and the Hawks are A320s. So
Yeah, I'm looking at A320 here. At the end of the runway. And that's a Hawk.
yeah, the 2 of them. There's the cheese. What's this? Cheddar Bob and Spot Poker.
That's too bad. Yeah, I bought this Tomcat and I flew it right after I bought it, and it was great. Loved it. Learned how to start it, landed it, and now it's messing with me.
Yeah,
No worries.
yeah, no worries.
Oh, Benjamin, did you start your engines? Because we're all waiting for you.
Oh no, I'm gone. Or are you talking to somebody else? Right?
That's Benjamin. Benjamin is the only one that's still in the tarmac.
He's back at the hangar,
Yeah.
I got 16% on the first engine.
Okay.
Probably take another minute.
Yeah, but as long as one engine is started, you can actually start doing the taxi.
Okay. All right. I'll head on over.
So this is all in BC, these airstrips?
Right now we are in Saskatchewan, and then that's a province. I'm not sure if you're Canadian or American.
I'm American, but I thought it was Canadian the first 8 years of my life. I grew up in Vancouver.
So we're in Saskatchewan right now because it's a training base for all our military, and then we're heading to Cold Lake, which is where 45 of our F-18s are. And we're going to be doing a touch and go there, and then flying over major cities in Alberta, and then fly over the mountains in BC and land in Comox, which is a maritime base. So they have CP-140 Auroras, which is basically P-3s in the States for maritime patrol.
I got a cousin in that area, Courtney or
nice.
Comox, somewhere. My northernmost cousin at the moment. I got one in Victoria, 2 in Vancouver, 1 in Las Vegas. I think that's it. Oh, the first cousin.
Okay, I don't have my brakes on, and for some reason it's not wanting to move.
Is your wing touching a building?
No, both engines are 20. Oh no. Yeah, both engines are ready to go. Okay, so let me see if I can get this thing to roll.
Alright, I might as well refuel it. I'm at 89 for being idle, so putting more gas in it.
I don't need a pushback or anything, do I?
Nope, no, I just did a full right rudder and turned around.
Oh, you know what's happening? Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
Yeah, Marsh. The only thing is he's loading in with the flight plane. The flight plane sends it right there.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Kind of sticks you in between those buildings. I got stuck with my wing on a building. If you're
Oh,
stuck,
weird.
just hit the Y key on your keyboard.
Yeah.
Puts you in slew mode,
Right.
and then hit the number 2 key on your numpad, and that'll back you up enough to get out of there.
Let me try that.
And then hit Y key again to get your controls back.
Oh, we're rolling. We're rolling. We're rolling.
I see
Yep.
rolling.
His speed.
I just don't want to hit a building. Okay, all right, I'm good. All right, here I come. I'm just going to smash all these planes right out of the way. Boom, 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 boom.
Right through the grass, everything.
Oh, yeah.
Don't come down the taxi too fast that you take off.
Yeah, 25 to 30 is the limit for those.
Okay.
Or else you gotta get grounded by
Yeah.
the major.
I'm going to get a...
I'm a captain, not a major. Yeah, I'm not Captain Obvious or Major Moron, but I am a captain. My rank is captain.
Oh, you missed a turn. There you go.
Hey, don't be looking.
Here it comes.
How can you see me? Oh,
We can do
We're-
you and everything like that.
Yeah, we're multiplayer.
Backseat Rio drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Smash right through me, it looks like. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Slow down.
Oh, slow down.
Slow down.
Trying to remember which one's the brake.
Oh my
I put my brakes on my trigger.
Yeah.
All right. Yo, Captain Geo. Yeah, I guess we're good to go now.
Rolling.
Alright.
Yep, I'm rolling.
What kind of shenanigans is this? Some fun fighter jet tour of Canadian Air Force bases. Let's take that off. Oh,
So as we get out of the clouds, I'll go military power,
shoot.
which is roughly, well, it looks like 10,000 feet right on the dot.
I don't even know which button is my. I don't even know which button it is for my gear because I didn't hook up my gear quadrant.
There you go. I'm on military power now at 13,000 feet.
Who's fearless leader?
6.
How many knots do you think military power is?
Say what? Sorry?
How many knots is military power?
It's not measured in knots because it depends on the altitude that you're at. So it all depends on like your settings. Like right now, I'm on military, so it's like 90%. Yeah, I'm not sure about your F-15, but I mean, it might show up on your HUD if it shows AB for afterburner, MIL for military power.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so it's not in knots at all. Like right now, I'm going 361 knots, but it's climbing up.
Oh, there. Okay.
For some reason, my airspeed indicator from external view is not working.
Should be.
I know.
Is it that you're not? Are you seeing the HUD at all, or is it just that the speed's not working?
I haven't been inside the cockpit yet. Hang on, let me remember how to do that.
Okay.
There we go. My windshield's iced over, and yeah, airspeed shows 18.
It could be that you need your pitot
I think
heat
it's
on.
frozen. I think it's frozen, yeah.
Yeah, so on the right-hand side of your cockpit, I might as well show you on my screen because so on my screen, if you look at the Discord, you should see.
Hold on, because I don't want to crash, and I can only do one screen at a time.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You notice? I can do an auto. Can I do altitude hold or something?
Yes, that's on still on the right panel, but on close where the canopy button is, there's an altitude hold.
Okay, I think I remember that. Let me find it. Oh yeah, altitude hold on.
It's on military power, going 462. It says my true airspeed is 560. I'm
You know what? I'll fix this when I get on the ground. How about that?
Sorry?
I said I'll fix this when I get on the ground at the next stop.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
All right, I'm catching up with you guys.
Marsh is like going forward, coming back, going forward. I think it's just the server glitch.
Yeah.
Okay, I see Cheddar in a Hawk, not a
Yep.
Tomcat. Okay.
Yeah, it's just military flights. It doesn't matter if you're in a. If you don't have the Tomcat, you can still be a Hawk, right? Because that's a military aircraft.
Okay. But it looked like a
Airbus?
passenger jet.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that download that I got was supposed to fix that.
No, which download? Like the F-14 download, or are you talking about the Mega Pack?
The Mega Pack.
No, Mega Pack is only for default aircraft. What it does, it shows up the deliveries of the regular aircrafts to whoever, whatever that they decided on their side, so you can actually see them.
So I would have to have his livery loaded on mine.
You basically have to purchase the Hawks.
Yeah, you have to have the other plane in order to see it.
Okay. All right, I'll live with the Airbus for now then.
Yeah.
Well, I see some skewing going on.
Nope. I don't know. I'm not skewing.
No, inbound skewing and car speed YT just skewed right on past me.
Yeah,
Up to
no,
you.
he's using afterburner. He's cheating, just like Sizzling that I'm watching on his stream is being by using afterburner.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to catch up to you guys.
Yeah.
There's a pack behind me.
I'm waiting for a smart poker in the Hawk, and you need to slow down for him.
No, that is skewing. I'm watching guys skew. There's
Yeah,
No, I'm not doing it.
but yeah, I don't think anyone's actually slewing. What's going on is it's a network bug, because I see the same thing. Like people will, it looks like they're slewing and then they're coming back and forth, but it's just a server bug.
All right, well, I'm going to skew right now. See if I... Here we go. There, I just skewed to the front of the pack. Boom.
Yeah, you did. I'm still on military pack. And I'm going 552, and it seems like it's still holding on that speed right now.
Skytrex, are you able to go any faster or not in that plane?
Well, I've got damage turned off, so I'm, it shouldn't be going this fast, but I don't care. Get back to her.
Yeah, okay.
Overspeed.
I'm about
Overspeed.
50 knots. at the moment.
Overspeed.
Okay.
Can you hear that?
No, I'm just making fun
Yeah,
of
overspeed all over and over again.
it. Yeah, you might as well mute that. Mute the sound
How
on
do you mute
flight
that? How do you
limits.
mute that?
It's under, when you go to Escape's General Options, Sounds, you can play around with the sounds. I think it's like effect sounds or noise or something.
Yeah. I'll do that at next landing.
So, Airstud, to get the military power, I just look on my HUD and wait till it says MIL.
Yep, MIL is military power. Basically, it's the cruising.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it.
All right, let me stream my screen.
I don't think you can. I think it's only moderation, like mods. So myself and a few.
Oh, fine, guys. Jeez. Which one are you? Why is that?
Oh, the for the mods is to to help other people out and everything like that. So if a person is having a problem, they can share the screen and say, "Hey, this is how you do it."
No. Why did you not do this on a Discord where we can all share our screens?
That would be sizzling, but it's all about the way I understand it is just to keep it,
Well, if everyone's sharing,
too many people, right?
Yeah, if everyone's sharing their screen, what's the purpose? You know, you're showing your screen for other people to see your screen, but multiplayer, you see everyone anyways.
Right. It's better to have the YouTube and then
Yeah.
I don't understand. Maybe you can explain it to me offline someday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna put the brakes on, and you guys are gonna fly right on by. Isn't that the Top Gun line?
Not me.
Isn't that the Top Gun line? I'm gonna put on the brakes, and he's gonna fly right on by.
I haven't seen that movie in forever.
Oh.
I think it's on Netflix now.
The brakes are on. I'm really glad I practiced in this plane air stud.
Yeah, no worries. Doing a lot
sure.
of goes is the best thing to do, and then when you were telling me that you were landing at 80 knots, which is the stall speed, I believe the stall speed for an F-14 is 140. So I don't know why MS was actually showing up as 80. I think it's just
I'm looking at my flight assistant. My flight assistant, it says landing speed is 91 knots.
Yeah, no, that's completely inaccurate because I actually there's a famous YouTuber a famous Rio on YouTube. I forgot his name in the States, and I actually messaged him directly and say, hey, I fly F-14s in flight sim, and because you're a Rio, you used to tell the speeds to your pilot, like what is the actual speeds of landing? Because I said I read some manuals and I'm not sure what's accurate.
Right.
He said that the typical for his 20 years of career is between 155 and 165. So that's why I'm sticking to him, because that's how he flew. Like when he started with his career, it's an F-14. He started with the A, went to the B, and I don't know if it was the C when they finished, or I don't know what it is, but it was the bomber one. So he said that his whole entire career, he never seen anything lower than 140.
Well, he ought to know.
Yeah, no, definitely. I took his word right off the bat, and ever since then, I've been landing at 165.
Where is the windshield de-icer?
Are you still looking at my screen, or you're looking at your own? Like, what are you? So on the right-hand side, right next to where the chocks the chains, you should see EX environment or external environment, and then you can put on your de-icer by putting on air, and your pitot on anti-ice on auto.
Well, I went inside my cockpit, and for some reason I'm crashing right now. So let me fix that. Oh, I got my air brakes. I got my air brakes on. That explains it. Duh.
So do you know why the plane wants to always go to the right? Like if I let it be?
Yes. On the left-hand side where the autopilot is, you must have you probably have AFCS on. So it basically auto-corrects yourself. So you might as well turn that off. Like, it should be on my screen.
Okay, yeah, I see there. They have. Yeah, because they're all off. So turn them on.
Maybe, yeah. I've got them on, but I mean, maybe off is worse. I don't know.
Man, I can't even press the button because it's twitching it.
Somebody's queuing around like crazy.
Oh, what's that now? Yeah, because I really think the skewing stuff is because the planes are going so fast that the server picks at it, doesn't know exactly where you are.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm back in the pack here, I think.
You
I'm
guys
just
look like you're
pipeline.
flying off the course there.
I am a little bit because I was changing my view for you guys, but I'm heading back. Yeah, I'm heading back right now.
Southeast Asia.
Thanks, Popcorn. It's Joe.
Hey, yeah, Joe. Did you bring your
Pullman Air
passport?
Park? No, we're landing at Air Force bases, right?
Yeah, Air Force
yeah,
Base.
Canadian Air Force bases. Yeah.
How do you tell the difference between a Canadian Air Force base and an American one?
Is this like a joke one, or you actually want the realistic one? Because there is actually a way to actually find out.
I was thinking there's a big maple leaf at the end of the runway.
No, for us, you guys are lower than us. You're below. That's how we know.
Well, that's how you tell a McDonald's, Canadian McDonald's from an American one.
Yeah.
You know, it's got that little maple leaf on the logos.
Desert Soldier.
Okay, now I'm back on course.
Joe, are you just taking off from Diefenbaker?
No, I'm waiting here at this airport. I see you guys all approaching.
Okay, yeah.
If I can
Is
get
that where
my
we're landing?
thing started.
No, we're
Where
just
Joe
flying
is?
over. We're just flying over. It's just a point of interest.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, good, because I went below the cloud deck. I can see it.
It's Saskatoon.
Yeah,
Saskatoon.
Saskatoon.
Saskatoon,
Really?
eh?
There's an airport.
The dining facility won't have real bacon.
So that back bacon.
Yeah.
Canadian bacon.
Some crullers and some beers and smokes, eh?
Here comes Mr. Turtle Bro
Turtle bruh.
coming up from that airport.
Turtle bruh.
That's bruh.
Is that one of ours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in here.
Oh, okay. All right. We're gonna land at the next airport, right?
Let
Yeah,
me
at,
look at the map. Yeah.
Yeah, Cold
Lake.
Lake. Charlie Yankee, Oscar Delta.
All right, let me find that de-icer, because this is annoying.
So the de-icer, here I'll show on the stream, the de-icer is on your right side.
Yeah.
And down at the bottom on the right side, you got windshield and anti-ice. Put both of them on. So one's auto, that's the pitot heat, and then windshield de-ice air, and that will turn both of those on. Yeah,
Mine says windshield and the engine probe anti-ice.
yeah, put both of those on, and that's your that'll take care of your windshield.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
man.
then it'll take maybe 1 or 2 minutes for the windshield because it's blowing hot air from the
I just jumped to the outside view and I was like 50 feet from the ground. Just saved that one. Oh my gosh. I can't be looking down and flying at the same time.
Yeah, I know. It's
You
pretty.
guys are right above me.
I need a second screen and second monitor is what I need.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Always comes in handy.
Not
Yeah.
VR?
No. No, I'm in R.
R.
I don't have any animals, but I wonder if someone with VR and has like a cat jumps on you.
Oh, forget it.
I have a cat, but my cat doesn't jump on me.
or it did, but it learned its lesson.
I've had him like when he wants his treats, which actually should be any minute now. He'll come in and whine at me and kind of rub my knee with his paws.
Yeah.
Anybody else in VR? Just me?
Marsh is in VR as well.
Mr. Turbo Bros in VR too.
Don't know what you're missing.
I'm debating of buying that new one, the Arrow Barrel.
Oh yeah. What graphics card do you have?
3090 now. I just bought it yesterday.
I have a VR, but my computer
Which one?
is too slow.
Just the default Nvidia. I went to Best Buy and just got it.
What brand?
Nvidia. It's the actual Nvidia one. Yeah.
Oh, the Founders Edition.
Yeah, Founders Edition, and my RTX 3080 Ti now is being used for farming.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm on the 3080
Yeah, no, I'm a farmer. I've got 6
Lucky bastard.
3060 Ti, but now I'm gonna go to all 3090s. I'm just slowly upgrading.
Did you pay for the 3090?
2250 Canadian with the tax, like 2400. Yeah, no, I paid retail. I paid retail.
Yeah.
Just went to the store. Yeah. Oh, for me, I just went to the store and I had to get some things down there. I said, hey, do you guys still have the 3090s? Because I was supposed to go 2 weeks ago, so I was talking to Sizzling about it. I was supposed to go 2 weeks ago, and they had 7 in stock back then. And then now they only had 2. I'm like, oh, I'll take 1. Because in Canada, where I'm not sure if in all Best Buys, you can only have 1 per address. So even if I have family, they can't buy it unless they put a fake address. But they ask for your ID and they actually check your address that way.
Yeah, they do that here too.
Okay. But no, I've got a few friends, like 4 or 5 friends, that are willing to actually go to the store for me. So as long as I actually pay them, you know, the full amount, and then they'll go to the store for me, and I'll give them like $100 to $200 extra just for doing it.
Nice.
Yeah, Val, it's yeah, it is a payware DLC, but some people are in the F-22 Raptor. Actually, yeah, in the F-22 Raptor, and that's free.
Yeah, I flew that, but there's a glitch in it.
Yeah. The visuals.
The elevators.
Yeah, the visuals, everything overall.
Oh yeah, it was a little cartoony, but being in flight, it kind of bobs up and down. The elevator seems to go out of control, like it's having a seizure or something.
Wow. I just fixed something, I guess. Because you were talking about the bobbing and seizures in the F-22, but my Tomcat has been pulling to the right all the time, and now it's able to just coast on its own right now.
Can you trim the rudder on that?
Yeah, unless it's the wind. I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. Hey, it's because Norm trip the rudder. No, well, I got my rudder pedals, and I was It wasn't the rudder. Am I going off? Or no, I'm just ahead.
I don't have pedals yet. It's on my Christmas list.
Yeah, well, because I have the Cytec ones. I think they're like the cheapest ones, and they do the trick.
That's probably what I'll get is the Logitech.
Yeah.
Cytec, same thing.
Because the thing is like you barely use them. Like it's pretty much taxiing, and then maybe on approach to a final adjustment. Oh, I ran off fuel.
I don't see the point in spending a whole lot of money on that.
Yeah.
Fluctuating between the Honeycomb, Alpha and Bravo, or maybe that Turtle Beach combo.
Yeah.
Coming out.
Yeah. Hopefully I get it tomorrow. If not, well, it'll be next week. It's supposed to be on its way.
Supposed to be.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But I should be able to test out the Charlie rudder pedals when they come out.
Honeycomb pedal?
Yeah, the Honeycomb. Yeah, well, actually, I tried them at the Flight Sim Expo. I didn't really spend much time on it, but yeah, they're nice. And I even tried the Thrustmaster, the pendulum ones. I definitely wouldn't pay like $700 for that. Like, it might be worth it, but for me, the Logitech does the job, and it's like $100 or less.
Yeah, I kind of want to, ease my way into upgrading here and there.
Yeah.
I got the Reverb G2 headset here, which is pretty nice. It looks pretty good, but it's like looking at the world through a mask.
Yeah.
A lot of times you just forget about that.
I got the G2 also, but I took out the original gasket to get closer to the lenses, and it does actually do the FOV.
Is it less like a scuba mask?
Less, it's still there, but yeah, you do get a few degrees of field of view, so it helps with the forgetting it's a scuba mask. Okay.
Yeah, I would probably try that before upgrading to the Pimax or the Vario. $2,000 for a Vario. Was it? It's $2,000 plus you gotta get base stations, I think.
No, but it's still worth it though. The reason why is because it's like professional graded equipment, right? But it all depends on what you're using too, right? My friend has the Reverb. I think it's called.
Yeah, that's why I have the Reverb G2 HP.
I just saw a bunch of videos come out like yesterday for the Pimax 12K, so you might look at that too.
I wish there was a place you could go, like, I wish Best Buy would have all these things just hooked up so you could try them all. Word of the marketers.
Yeah, well, because the other, like, I've had the same issue with racing. Because it's like, how do you know what the wheel feels like? Is it what you're gonna really like, or even like a chair for like whether a racing cockpit or a flying cockpit? Like, how do you know what that chair feels like? Like, you might tell me it feels great, but it's a lot different than telling me that, this plane looks and functions great. Like, for a chair, you need to feel it.
I agree.
And like,
I'd like to maybe eventually get one of those motion simulator chairs for a couple of grand.
My friend has one. It's like a 6-axis POV something, and I think he paid. Well, he's in the States. He paid $4,000 for it, and he actually does YouTube videos. I should actually look it up.
yeah, because I saw one at the Flight Sim Expo Yaw 2, but I didn't even try it. I steered away from anything like any of the VR stuff or like stuff that looked like it was like $15,000. I was like, nah.
Yeah, that's a lot of investment for this hobby, I think.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, oh, okay, if you're super rich and you want that, hey, that's great. Some, they want to get it because they're a real pilot, or they're trying to, they want it for training purposes. But like for sim purposes, nah. And when I was there, I was pretty much there. I wanted to talk with the hardware guys, and so pretty much anything else I didn't really talk to. Like, I saw one, it was like a half sphere, and you're and that's the cockpit. And I'm like, and it's all motion. I'm like, I'd never see that in my house.
It doesn't really matter what it looks like when you're in VR because you're not seeing it.
Yeah.
You just want it to match up well with what you are seeing, so it feels motions feel realistic. Like you do at a theme park.
Yeah.
And I'm trying out the guy, what's his name? The High in the Sky. Do you know that YouTuber?
Yep.
Right before this, I did all my settings to his latest settings for the 3080 with the G2. And I'm flying low, like about 300 feet. And I gotta tell you guys, it's really pretty smooth down here. I'm not seeing any stutter at all. I mean, looking at the trees going by really fast, there's no stutter.
Yeah.
Pretty good settings. So I really want to see if I can maybe kind of restart the sim and see if the Tomcat will work for me. I think it was those .to Canadian liveries.
Oh yeah.
Didn't like that crashed it.
I think it was it was an American PC.
Hey, I built this PC. It comes from all over parts of China.
Yeah. I actually saw something the other day, and they're like, it was actually on LinkedIn, so it's all business stuff, and they're like reposting someone else's posts about boycotting China, blah blah. And I almost just wanted to post and say, okay, the phone that you actually used to post that, where's it made? China. So
yeah, we are not set up in the West here to be boycotting China. We get too much of our crap from them.
Yeah,
and they're not in any position either to embargo us.
Yeah,
because then they go broke. We're their best customer.
Yeah.
All this posturing about Taiwan is just nonsense.
Yeah.
China could start playing a game of chicken, though, and embargo us and see who can last longer.
Well, that'll make two losers. That'll hurt the world economy, and they won't come out ahead.
It could be a form of economic warfare. Force us into a civil war, all sorts of problems. Kind of like COVID,
Every country should do, just let other countries do their own thing.
Yeah.
And quit butting your nose. If the people want to rise up and change their, current form of government, if they feel oppressed, then let them. And if they don't, why do we need to go in there and make trouble? It's just going to end up with a lot of death and destruction, and you got that right. To find in this world.
Yeah, pretty much sticking your nose in there to push your own agenda rather than letting the people decide what they want to do.
Yeah, there's been enough Chinese people, if they want to rise up, that the government won't be able to do much to stop it. But
yeah, with over 1 billion, yeah.
yeah, most people are pretty content with their lives and they're used to it. And look at the Vietnamese, you know. I think they would much rather have just been left alone. And all those years, every year, the French, and then we got in there, and then the communist Chinese got in there, and most of the people, they just want to, you know, work their farms and run their businesses and hug their kids and get on with their lives.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this Tomcat, because it just keeps spinning on its own.
To recalibrate, I don't know.
I just went into the controls to flip-flop between the two profiles, see what was going on.
Yeah, I noticed your plane shakes a lot. Mine doesn't do that.
Yeah. It's like it's not even a control sensitivity, because I think it might be the wind. I don't know.
Mine's not doing that at all.
Does G-force affect me? No, it doesn't. I'm like a god. Like it doesn't.
You got the wiggles on that plane.
Yeah. I think I've only seen the wiggles once. My son watching it.
I actually saw him in concert with my kids.
Okay. Because I was like, is this like the new elephant show? Like Sharon, Lois, and Bran? I don't know if they have that in the U.S., but that was a Canadian kids show back in the day.
No, I've never seen that one. I've seen them all.
Yeah, because this was the elephant show. Yeah. F-14 in real life is kind of a shaky bird, says Desert.
We're getting close to the lake, so I'm
Yeah.
turning down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna close out
Oh, I see you down there.
I don't know how I went faster than you guys when I'm on military power the whole way. Yeah, I haven't touched my throttle. Still in the military, so I'm not sure because of different winds from different altitudes.
Well, I'm going to admit I've done a lot of skewing to keep up. I love skew. Skew is my friend.
The Red Green Show and Stargate, the only Canadian shows you watch, Desert. Yeah, Red Green Show, Duct Tape.
Are we still over Saskatchewan?
Yep. No, we're actually in
Alberta.
Alberta.
Oh, my mom grew up in Alberta.
Lovely day here.
I'm
Oh, there's the sun.
I'm 13 nautical miles. Oh yeah, you guys are catching up.
You know, this server must have a lot of latency because everybody's jumping all the time.
Yeah.
Well, we're on Southeast Asia too, right?
Why are we on Southeast Asia when we're all kind of Western U.S.?
Good question.
North America.
So
that was Disney's idea.
Yeah, but you guys know it's because for 6 months, went on to Southeast Asia, never had names popping in and out. And we haven't had any names really popping in and out here. We go on to American East or American West, names pop in and out all the time. Sometimes you lose all the names. So
You mean the IDs above the plane?
yeah.
Well, that's just because there's too many.
Well, it should be able to do it up to 50.
All right, I'm on final.
Well,
Because
jumping all around on my screen.
Because I had 40 in a community event, no names popping in and out on Southeast Asia.
Okay, just landed on 31 right.
Show off.
Oh, is this our?
Yeah, first
That's
landing.
our first touch
Stop
and go,
right
but
here?
what we'll do is instead of doing a touch and go, we'll park, so everybody can recalibrate their aircraft.
Where at the last airport?
Oh, we're here. Okay.
You want us to land at the airport when you just did a touch and
Well,
go?
you're
at?
saying that you're having some problems, right? So
No,
that's
that's
the
got them
reason.
all fixed. Everything's fixed up.
Okay, so is anybody else having some problems, or
I'm bored. Let's land.
Okay, let's land.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Landing practice.
Right.
Something to
That's
do. Looking at endless miles and acres of farmland.
I know that's why. Yeah.
That's why you should have live weather on.
Why? What's the weather like? Live weather?
Clouds.
Cloudy.
Yes.
Worse.
Overcast.
I'm just gonna get out, gonna restart right from the, see if the plane changes.
All right, I got to remember what all these buttons do now. Gear? No. Hmm.
Now, do we want a little tour of this place, or it's a military base, so the whole base is military, and every single terminal or parking is all F-18 parking. So I'm not sure what kind of tour you guys want.
Is it all gray buildings? Because if that's all.
No, not in real life. No, not in real life. They're
No, but in the sim.
round. Oh, I haven't checked. I'm on the
Okay.
taxiway.
Okay.
I'm heading towards the towards the runway, but
Yeah, it looks like a bunch of big blocks.
What's the elevation of the landing, the runway?
oh, I honestly don't have that. I mean, I have to look at my green book. I don't have the green book like on me. It's at work.
Is anybody down yet?
It's
Yeah. Oh yeah.
1,007.
1790s when I show up as on mine.
1700.
Yeah, 1700 roughly.
Yeah, 1772. Exact.
Find it now.
Hey Ed, how's it going?
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for everybody else. It looks like
Oh, I thought. Okay.
there's 3 or 4 still in the air.
Yeah, I needed to find it. Bleed off some altitude here.
Okay, I found my brake button. That's good.
Always good.
There it is. Okay. Oh, that was a butt clencher.
Still pretty good on gas, 64% on mine. So military power is actually really good.
Ed's doing pretty good. Do you have a fighter jet?
Which end of the runway are we going to, though? The one we landed on?
3-1 right is the main runway. It's
Okay.
the longest runway, so that's the reason. Well, not the reason. The F-18s do well because Canada doesn't have any aircraft carriers, but that's the one that actually has like arrestor hook and like wires. It actually has 4 wires because we can actually practice carrier landings.
Oh, they have them on the runway. How cool is that?
Yeah, they actually have them on the run. Well, they're detached, but if there's an emergency, they actually put them on.
Wow.
Yeah. All it is, it's a wire that they actually run, and then that it actually pulls up the whole big wire for the arresting hooks and everything like that. So it's always there on the runway, but it's like I don't know, like a rope size, but
yeah.
Yeah, that's the aircraft. Like aircrafts can go on it and everything like that. But for an actual emergency, they retract that wire, like that rope, and put the wire on, and it takes roughly 15 seconds. So the ATC basically has a button, and it's all automated, and it just retracts the rope and it changes it to wire.
So that just stops the plane really fast, cold.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Our F-18s or fighter pilots have to do at least 4 a month. That's the requirement.
Well, that doesn't sound like an emergency. That sounds like practice.
Yeah, it is practice.
Okay.
But I mean, they could go through an emergency. We don't know. But no, they have to keep that very accurate.
Now, I should probably have my plane on non-destruct or something, so I don't have to respawn, right?
Yeah, you're talking about the crashes?
Yeah.
Oh, you crashed?
No. It's just if I crash, I'll have to start over. Isn't there
I mean, you can always respawn on any of us.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Isn't there a setting you can put where your plane doesn't break?
Yeah. I put as realistic as possible. I've got 100% realistic.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, if you go into assistance options, and
I'm not going to do it. I'm okay.
You're okay? All right.
If we were going to practice that carrier landing wire, then I probably would turn it on.
Yeah.
I don't want to break my plane.
All right. I think we're good now.
Okay. Well, you can take off first, Sizzling.
Okay.
Yeah, you're already on the runway, so.
I think I've got Desert behind me.
Yeah.
And Benjamin.
I'm coming up.
I'm going to try one time to restart the sim and see if my Tomcat will load.
All right.
Yeah, and you can use your emergency scheme if you want. It could be that you didn't put it correctly.
Well, what I did was I loaded into safe mode, and then nothing in my community folder is going to work with anywhere.
Yeah, that's correct.
What's the call sign of the next airport, and how far away is it?
For the final stop, because I put Edmonton and Calgary as like point of interest. But if you actually want the final destination,
where's your next
Yeah,
that would be Edmonton.
CYEG.
Yeah.
I'll find it.
Just hopefully not in a Cessna 152.
He's doing like crazy, man.
Yeah. Still playing.
right, Sizzling, hold your course and altitude. I'm going to try and
I'm just
put
flying
alongside you.
right
Okay.
now, but
I'll try here.
all right, I'm airborne.
Okay.
I'm waiting for all you guys to take off.
Oh, geez, I thought I was behind everybody. I'm all the way up with Sizzling.
Yeah.
Sizzling, when you took off, you looked like a big old pink jumbo jet. Why is that? I thought you were... Yeah, you're pink now.
Yeah, no.
Here, stud.
Yes, I heard my voice.
I thought the liveries were supposed to make Sizzling's plane an F-14 for me.
Yep, that's supposed to be an F-14B, but I'm not sure if he actually loaded it properly.
All right, Sizzling, hold still. All right, here we are. I'm flying alongside. Okay, yeah, you're an F-14. All right. But sometimes you turn into a pink passenger jet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you can see me on your screen?
Yep. Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. I'm going to jump over to your video and see if I can see me. You ready?
I better make sure that that you're on the screen.
Yeah, get me on the screen.
Yeah. Right dead in center. With car sticks going with you.
All right, I'm going to do a roll. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, car stick just did one. I don't see me on your screen.
Yeah, right above the clouds.
Oh, I don't see. Oh.
You'll see your name tag, but you flew right by me. I'm just gonna catch up to you here.
All right, I'm flying steady. I'm gonna look at your screen. On your
Benjamin,
YouTube.
you're far forward to see yourself on the screen.
Say that again, please.
They're way too forward to see yourself on the screen.
Yeah, if you look now on the screen, you'll see you did like a flip and then went below behind me. Yes, at Cold Lake. It's if we're in the U.S., it'd be Warm Lake, but we're in Canada.
Yeah, we should be over Winnipeg, not Winnipeg, Jesus. Over Edmonton very shortly. Jeez, my train of thought right now is just wonky.
Canada is so big with a whole lot of nothing.
Yep.
Lots of moose.
Lots of lobster over here. It just doesn't crawl on the highway.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. But we do have like turtle crossings.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So the person comes out with a stop sign for when the turtles are crossing the street. No, no, but I've actually seen someone stop their car, like not on a major highway, but like on like a country road. They would stop their car, and they would actually stop the traffic because there was turtles crossing. Like, good thing that I'm not gonna run them over, but it's like at the same time you're like dangerous.
All right, I see airspeed. But all the planes are jumping all over the screen. and I'm at 34 frames per second.
I'm running at. Let me just check.
Yeah, I'm running between 25 and 41.
72 frame per second.
Well, that server we're on is definitely the slowest server.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's gonna be your highest ping, but then it's actually stable rather than hearing on the stream every 5 minutes. Hey, I can't see you. Yeah, I can see you. I can't see you.
Oh.
That's the issue. Is like we can actually see each other all the time. Yes, there might be some stutters, but it's better than the in and out all the time.
Right. It's just hard to fly alongside someone.
Well, yeah, and the other thing is to fly side by side in one of these is tough, anyways, because of the speed.
Yeah.
Done it.
Well, they did it in the movie. Come on. I even got my Top Gun livery loaded up. I got Maverick and Goose in the cockpit.
Nice.
All right, Airstead, I'm off your right wingtip.
How about that? Because you seem like you're far away. Oh, yeah, you're behind.
Well, I'm behind now, yeah. Let me go to military. Are you at military?
Yeah, military power. I've been using military power the whole time.
Let me switch
Mark
to that.
is closer. And then, yeah, you're creeping up a little bit, yeah.
I'm moving to military power. All right, there she is, military power. Let's see what happens. All right, I see you. You're pink and jumping all around. Oh, there you are.
I'm pretty stable.
You're in your livery. I think my military power is faster than yours. I'm at 500 knots.
It could be. It could be because of our height differences. And because you were probably on afterburner to catch up first.
What is your airspeed?
468. But it's climbing. 470, 471.
All right, let me settle into that speed.
Yeah, Desert Soldier, you got 50 FPS with a 1070 GTX, way better than before the update. Wow. Depending on my view, I'm running between like 30 and 45 frames. But I also have 4 screens and everything running. Oh yeah, and you're 1080p. I'm at 1440.
So I loaded DCS out of Steam on my system.
Yep.
You guys told me to try that out. That's all keyboard, right? I mean, so much keyboard stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of keyboard stuff, but you can then map it out to other stuff that you have. But
yeah,
it won't it's more realistic with your stick than with the Alpha Yoke to be flying in there. But yeah, because it's a lot more complex, the planes in there.
Oh yeah, I was like, forget it. Forget about it.
Oh, because I have what the F-16, F-18 in there, but never really flown it much because it's like it was way over the top of my head a couple of years ago.
Oh, thank you for saying that, because I was like, this is just this. If Microsoft Flight Simulator didn't exist, then I guess I'd have to learn that.
Yeah.
But I'm having fun in this F-14. I don't need to be doing learning all those keyboard commands.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much the only thing over there is to be able to like do like dogfights. Like, yeah, you can technically dogfight in here, but you're not going to be using weapons.
Yeah, it's the weapon blowing stuff up
Yeah.
that people are expected to. Yeah.
Hey guys,
Hey,
All
I
right.
got me a Tomcat.
you got yourself
Nice.
a Tomcat. Nice.
Congratulations, finally.
But you're
I
still...
think it might have been the Canadian liveries that was messing with it.
Okay.
I pulled those out of my community folder and restarted.
America.
America.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hey.
Come look at my awesome American livery.
Yeah, because
Flying that Yeti cat.
your PC was like intrusion, Canadian spy.
Oh, yeah. I picked the one with the skull and crossbones.
Yeah.
Antivirus has detected maple leaves.
Oh, this waypoint actually takes us south, like, because of the airport's south of Edmonton.
Yeah, it's not in Edmonton itself.
Yeah.
It's I think 13 to 14 clicks away from it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot up to Edmonton and then get back down. I've actually never seen Edmonton.
Well, I'm there right now, so.
Yeah, Aiden, can you see me? Look out your window.
Oh, yeah.
30 seconds to Sherwood Park.
I'm in the south area.
Okay. Yeah, Sherwood's the east.
Yeah.
Is it clear skies?
Yeah.
We might get some at Comox when I look at the VTAR, but by the time we get down there, it should be clear.
Okay.
This thing is not controlling very well.
The Tomcat?
No.
Yeah, well, yeah, I've been having the issues tonight with it. Is it rolling to the right?
Mine to the left.
Oh, to the left. And then Airstud is fine. His is going center. Maybe we should do a formation. I'll be on the right, you on the left, and
Not right now. I'm probably over the house.
Yeah, this might make me nauseous. For too long.
yeah.
I'm just getting used to that. Fly over here.
I'm alongside the river downtown.
the highway pretty much. Oh yeah, I see that on the map.
All around.
Yeah, it goes all around.
Well, that helps.
Yeah,
Circle.
rather than putting it going straight downtown, then it just it would be congestion like Toronto.
Who was it that was going to the right?
Popcorn. Yeah.
Try doing a barrel roll all the way around one time. That fixes it for me.
Oh, weird.
Cause I did that a while ago and it worked for a bit.
My plane was also doing that, but I think it's just because of the real world, like the turbulence in the air or something.
Okay, past the airport.
Are we landing in Edmonton?
No, it's flying. You can, but I'm only going to be flying for another half an hour now. So I'm going to start using the afternoon.
That all.
It's loud, it's hard to hear.
I know what you mean. So I'm flying on the outside, but I'm on the side of it. And in my left ear, it's just the engine just roaring.
Yeah, no, I'm going to start using my afternoon.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah, we have like an hour left of the stream tape thing. They're like because I'm sick and stuff, and like I said, I'm scheduled to fly on Tuesday. I just want to make sure that I'm okay.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, I'm gonna have my son all weekend, so I don't want him to get sick from it. So yeah, no, I'm right after this flight, I'm gonna be like going straight to bed. That's what I'm doing the afternoon. Because my medical was on Monday, and it will tell me if I can fly or not.
I'll do the detailed tour at Comox for you.
You don't even know the base. I do.
Yeah.
Check out this gray building and this bigger gray building over here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They all look the same.
Are you gonna use afterburners like Calgary sizzle?
Afterburners at Calgary? Yeah, well, because of the Calgary Flames, you gotta.
Oh, I guess so.
I should have refueled in Edmonton. The Edmonton Oilers.
It's a joke. I get it.
There we go.
Still, I'm working hard trying to keep up with you. It's good practice. I'm keeping you in visual.
Good.
Oh,
You're right off my left wing.
Oh, I see, yeah.
I'm pedaling as hard as I can, man.
what's the max speed under 16,000? Is it 16,000?
No, below 10,000 it's 455.
450. Okay.
Yeah, any
I'm fine.
military aircraft in Canada, I don't know about the States, but in Canada, below 10,000 feet is 455.
So what if the airport's above that?
In Canada?
Whistler? I'm about to pass you guys. Slow down. That spoiler makes a massive difference. Like your speed just drops.
The air brake thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, works good.
Because like,
Especially since. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, well, a couple of weeks ago, tried it, and it was like I'm at like 500, dropped down to about like 150 within seconds.
Yeah. It helps me a lot because I'm typically coming in too hot, you know?
Yeah.
Too fast. We're supposed to turn that on just before we land, right? Airstat?
We're supposed to do what, sorry?
Hit the spoiler, the air brakes just before we land.
Yes. Basically, when you're doing your flare, you do
Right.
your air brake at the same time.
Oh, okay. All right. And that sets the back end down nice and soft, I guess.
Yes. Yep.
Where's the air brake control?
I've got custom controls because I'm on my HOTAS. I've got a hands-on stick and throttle.
What kind of stick are you on?
Rhino X56.
No, I meant the fellow that was asking the question.
Oh, yeah, I'm on a cheapo HOTAS. T-Master.
Is it the Logitech? Oh, okay.
I don't have
'Cause
it.
I just got a Logitech. I know where it's at.
This is only the second time I've been in the Tomcat.
Oh, wow.
If you click escape and then controls, then you can put under the name, you can just put spoiler, and then it'll show you what the button is.
The speed brake is called spoiler.
Yeah, it should be spoiler or speed brake.
Alright. I'll pause it when we get near a landing.
Okay.
How much farther to the airport? I gotta pee.
Oh, at least another half an hour. Unless.
Are you serious?
Unless we go to a higher altitude. You know what? I'm gonna go to a higher altitude. I'm gonna go to 45,000 feet.
All right, coming up.
Yeah, I'll go to 45,000 because we can go Mach 2.1.
Yeah, Benjamin. So, back in August, I did a 32.5-hour flight in a Cessna 152.
I think you told me that.
Yeah, so no autopilot. So I would go to the bathroom every time I stopped to refuel. But there was a couple of times where because I was drinking coffee to keep myself awake, I had to go in between while I was flying. So I actually, because there's no autopilot, I got the plane nice and steady, ran to the washroom, and then came back, and the plane was just starting to circle around, and I caught it in time, and I was fine.
Wow. So you did a real 36-hour flight where you stayed up the whole time?
Yeah, 32.5 hours.
Why did you do that?
I was like, let's see if I can raise some money to go to San Diego for the Flight Sim Expo. So,
okay.
So
fundraiser.
Yeah, so I was like, I need to do something stupid. That was pretty stupid. But once I got there, I told people, they're like, what? Like,
it's like Amelia Earhart or Charles Lindbergh or something.
Yeah, like nobody else has really done that. So
how long did it take Lindbergh to fly over?
I have no clue. I have no clue who he is.
Charles Lindbergh.
Let's take a look here.
You don't know who Charles Lindbergh is?
Nope.
He was the first man to do to cross the Atlantic in an airplane.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we're flying over Calgary right now.
Yep, we are.
Turn in your flight simmers badge. Charles Lindbergh.
Well, I think it took him like 16 hours or some.
Was it him or Jimmy Stewart? I can't remember.
That's a great movie.
Was Charles Lindbergh a smoker? That comes up on Google.
That's a good question. Yeah.
Let's see.
Are you a full afterburner?
Yep, I've been a full afterburner the whole time.
Yeah, I've been trying to catch up to you at the altitude.
Oh yeah, we're coming up to the Rockies.
Yep.
Oh yeah, nice.
Can't see him.
Oh
I
yeah.
was doing my F-15 trip.
Too many clouds.
All right, we're gonna go at what, 45,000?
Yeah, that's the cruising altitude for an F-14.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you click on me, spawn on me, and on the Southeast Asia server, then you'll find us. We're like a dozen here.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you're right. 12.
The cat pack.
The
Cat pack with a couple of hawks.
Yeah.
Hawks.
I remember that game on PC and well, I think Xbox and PlayStation. Hawks and Hawks 2.
Tony Hawk?
No, it was like a combat sim, arcade combat sim.
Yeah, I got to tell Orbix, hey, you need to do a mesh here.
I'm sure they would.
Yeah, probably working on it. I'll tell them, hey, if you want, I can go get you some data. Just pay my flight and my lodging. and for my PPL. Then it's like, hey, it's releasing next week for $3,000. You can get this mesh because we have to pay popcorn and all this money to go out there.
Oh, I've entered a spin.
Good luck.
Not sure how to save this one.
I give it full power.
Oh no, I'm not after the motion though. Might be the problem. What's your right wingtip? These on the right wheel seems pretty low.
Right? Well, the next flight in the F-18s, everyone will have like be able to use the same plane, all for free, with your G suits.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I wonder how that's gonna work if it'll work even with the crashes off, or with crashes off.
Well, the G suit it will blur your vision for your screen. So crashes or not, if they're on or off, if you're pulling on the stick, it's still going to do the same effect. It has nothing to do with crashing.
Yeah.
That's just in a few days, right?
Yeah, next week.
Exactly a week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Airstead's been like Elf. He's been he's been waiting for Christmas for a long time.
Well, that server's going to get slammed, huh?
Yep.
They're releasing that, and it's like 3 other planes, and then the air races package is also releasing, so you can get like 4 more planes. So I think
Yep.
yeah, it's gonna get
Well,
hit.
I'm going to get 40 planes. I'm getting the full pack, and then I'm getting the 5 planes.
What's the pricing? I think it's $20 for the basic, and then the yours used to be like 60.
Yeah,
Something like that.
and you can actually then buy I think even buy the plane. Like they're making it very accessible, so
Right.
you can do one plane for one class, or you can buy a whole class, or you can buy one of each class. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
But if you buy them all, it's like $60, right?
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
much
something like that.
60, 70 bucks
And
US.
the basic is like $19.95 if I remember, something like that.
Yeah, that will give you one plane in each class, but you can also then buy just one plane, one class.
Okay.
So, like, I think it might be like $3, $4, $5.
Oh, all right. Okay. So you can play in each class with a plane that way,
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah. So, like, if I wanna play, but I just want to play in one class, I would be able to buy one plane, one class, and be able to use it. But I
You
wouldn't.
don't have to buy the basic pack first.
No basic package that you need.
So you can fly the Reno thing, and for just like $3-4.
Yeah, three.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
something like that. But you'll only have that one plane, like
Yeah.
that one variant, and you'll only be able to race that one class.
So basically, on the 19th is going to be all FA-18s and P-51 and Mustangs in the sky.
Probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I know I'm definitely going to do the F-18 because it's supposed to be realistically on gas, like the actual like depletion of gas and stuff. So I want to know what the endurance is. So I'm actually thinking of doing afterburn the whole time, just taking off from myself in Winnipeg and fly towards Calgary or Edmonton and find out how much gas is the depletion rate.
And then write a solo about your disappointment.
No, not at all. now I'll know like if I use afterburners it actually sips it or it just makes it like impossible to use. But I'm also thinking of doing an air show on that day. The reason why I'm thinking of doing an air show is to get a feel of the aircraft. Might as well do it to go to the extreme limits. So that's my plan on the 19th. The best way to feel an aircraft is just go to the extreme limits and do some touch and goes. And once you have a feel of it, you'll never lose that feeling.
Good advice. Do you guys know how to get the heads-up display? I can't see it when I'm flying into the cloud. You know, when I got the white clouds in my screen.
Yeah.
I can't see the numbers or anything.
Yeah, you can change the brightness on your night vision or your secondary HUD. You can go on hold and you can change the brightness that way.
Well, it's up to full.
Yeah. So you might as well just use your VDI, which is your visual display indicator, I think is the real name for it.
The screen down below.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the military actually uses for, well, obviously IFR and everything like that, and then the screen right below. But yeah, if you can't see on the outside, that's your primary.
Okay, that's what I do, and I just want to make sure I wasn't doing something wrong.
Nope, not at all.
Thick clouds here.
Yeah, it's actually super nice. It reminds me of our first flight. Like the first hop, I should say, not our first flight, but the first hop.
Yeah, first hop.
Is there a mod that you can add where you can see contrails from the other planes?
No, you can only see yourself.
Right.
But I'm sure in the future they might, but...
What? We can't see each other's contrails. Yeah. I just saw Air Canada's contrail.
Really?
Yeah. You see AI contrail, but not...
Yeah, that's stupid. It's like, implement contrails and, oh, we're gonna put it for you and for AI, but not for multiplayer?
Right.
Like 90% of people play multiplayer, like, or else you're just gonna fly by yourself in, like, you know, clear skies. That's boring.
Well, it would almost be like turning smoke on, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like the Hawks. Speaking of them, I lost visual of them now. That's you've been on Afterburner.
Yeah. I think they're under the clouds. Sorry,
Maybe.
guys.
No, maybe not. I think it's just because we were going so fast. Because we're doing like double their speed, right?
Yeah. I thought I'm 494.
They'll just warp in using the sloop.
That, or they might just do the whole trip and eventually get there.
Now, I see a lot of air traffic on my my VFR map. That's not us. You guys see?
It's actual aircraft, like AI aircraft, real life aircraft.
Yeah.
But in
How come we don't show up on my VFR map?
Oh, that would be a hard. That would be a hard task to do.
You can do that with the little nav maps. Have multiplayer on little nav maps.
Yeah, I've heard of that, but I mean, a Sobo doing that would be a huge project.
Yeah.
It would be nice to have. That would be huge.
Why would it be huge? I can already see you guys in the sky.
Because think about it, you can see us right now, but there's at least thousands of people playing this game keeping a track of everybody that's actually using this.
Well, I don't want to see everybody. I just want to see you guys on my apartment. Everybody in my room.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think that would work that way. I think every single player that you that's in your vicinity, right?
Yeah. There's not that many players in my vicinity. I'm in the middle of Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
Western
saying
Canada.
Yeah, no, that would still be a project though. It would be nice to have, but yeah, I can't.
I thought maybe I could flip the switch and turn it on.
No, it would be a nice wish list, but yeah, that would be a hard task.
Okay.
I'm saying programming wise, you know?
I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things that, like, if you're not a programmer, you think is, like, very easy.
Yeah, no,
But it can be, sometimes it can be easy, but other times it's a lot more complex.
Yeah, you're right. But think about it from where I'm sitting. I'm looking at you guys in the sky all around me.
Yeah.
Why can't that be on my map?
Yeah,
I'm looking at you in your planes, simulated, and all I want is a little airplane on my map showing your position. Why would that be so hard, Esther?
just the algorithms and everything like that. I didn't think it would be an easy thing at all. Yeah. Like I can't explain it because I'm not a programmer, but I think embedding the multiplayer alone must have been a task because in X-Plane 11, they don't have multiplayer.
But yeah, and then they're like $1 million company versus $1 billion.
Yes, there's multiplayer and everything like that. And then you can see other players and use the radar to find the other players.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
but you don't
because
see them really on a map unless you use the tactical map. But even that, it's like delayed on the tactical map. It's delayed, so you can't even use that as a reliability.
Because on here you can't use the radars don't work.
No.
Well, I'm going to ask this question on the Facebook page.
Yeah, you can ask that, or you message them on their forums and stuff. But
yeah, somebody will give me.
I've got a feeling that they're probably going to say it's going to be like an overwhelming task.
Okay.
I'm curious at what their response would be.
Right. Well, the good news is you guys aren't seeing it on your maps either, so that makes me happy.
Desert says, I would imagine because the logos are not dependent on tracking actual location, just a relative bearing. Putting actual X, Y, Z based icons would be resource intensive.
Yeah, that too. That's a good point. Very good point, actually.
But thank you for that response. You know, Airstead, the more time I spend in this plane, the more I feel like I'm actually in it, and I'm learning where all the switches and everything are. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what happened. On my first or second flight, I was just like, okay, there's a lot of switches and stuff.
Yeah.
And then I watched a YouTube video that actually did a cold start of the aircraft.
Yeah.
And as soon as I watched that video, I knew the plane after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one to walk into the recruitment office is Benjamin.
I tried that. I tried that at an air show. I said, would you guys take me? And they say, well, how old are you? And I said, PC. And they said, no, 45 is the cutoff. I said, yeah.
5 is the cutoff?
40 something. I don't remember what he said.
To join what? The Air Force?
The Air Force. He said, unless you're an IT guy or something, you know.
It was 35 when I joined the U.S. Army.
So they'd probably take me in the Army, yeah. You joined at 35? Wow.
Have a good night, Cheddar Bob.
17 to 35 was the age range they accepted.
And you got in right under the wire, huh?
I was 18 when I enlisted.
Oh, I thought you said you were 35 when you joined.
Oh, no. I went out of high school.
Somebody joining at 35 must have just got divorced or something.
Yeah.
Right.
We had a guy that was 30. We had a guy that was 34 in our basic training platoon.
Yeah.
I do believe
what
the
is-
US
what is-
listed off as 29 and a half, or you have to be 29 and a half by the time you get to undergraduate pilot training.
I would have been like 31 or 32 if I would have gone to basic.
What does bingo mean to the left of the heads up?
Bingo means that you're low fuel. Big
Uh-oh.
fuel.
Uh-oh, I better look at that.
I was gonna say, if you get bingo, you win.
Yeah.
I asked
I ran
my-
out of fuel the other day.
Yeah.
It goes down like a rock, man.
Yeah, but don't forget you can actually refuel simulated by putting your
Yeah.
your probe. No, you can actually do your probe. The probe is on the left-hand side.
Oh, I've done it, yeah.
Yeah, and then it gives you 25% fuel automatically.
You know, I did the probe, and I looked outside the plane. I didn't see anything happen.
Oh, you have to be
landing
in
it-
flight. You have to be in flight. So if you're on the ground, it won't work.
Oh, okay. Are we landing at the CYDR?
No, but
CYPR is just an international airport.
but yeah, you can.
So we're going northwest from there?
yeah.
Yeah, CY is the last destination.
Because Vancouver's photogrammetry.
Yep. I've been there in virtual world. So that's why I'm heading down just to fly over.
You're near the coast here, eh?
We are at the coast right now. This is the west coast.
I'm behind you guys.
Oh.
Must be Mount Baker to the south.
Yep. Actually, you can't even see anything in Vancouver.
Yeah, it just.
Yeah, I'm climbing back up. I was at 1,000 feet. I couldn't see anything.
I'm just changing the weather.
Yeah, I'm changing it now.
Oh, change weather, okay.
I'm gonna change it to clear skies right now.
Okay. That'll make the flight more fun.
Well, it's just because we can't see anything. I guess it must be fog completely.
All right, clear skies. Oh,
Yeah.
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, we're at
That
the
is
Pacific
gorgeous.
Ocean right now.
How do I turn this ATC guy off?
If you go on the top there and there's an icon for ATC,
Right?
just close that out.
It's not open. He still talks all the time.
Oh.
Your volume.
Yeah, maybe just go to cancel flight following or something like that.
No, he's talking to other planes.
Yeah, you'd have to turn them off in the volume. Oh,
That's how it did. You go into volume and it has the voices, and you put that at 0, and you don't hear them anymore.
That's in, I have to hit escape and go over there and do that?
yeah.
All right, I'll put up with it. I can barely hear him over the afterburner, but he's always there, annoying.
Yeah. Just
So we're
so.
landing at CYQQ, right?
That's the final destination, yep.
That's our next landing spot?
Yeah.
Yep, that's a full stop.
Okay.
Yeah. Just imagine the ATC and VATSIM. Sometimes it gets annoying. I can't turn them off.
No, he's telling you what to do. You gotta listen.
Yeah, you gotta listen.
Just like real life.
Yeah. Sometimes it might be annoying
Right.
talking way too quick or what.
Well, the problem with it is you got to keep half your brain there because he might be talking to you, you know?
That's the thing is like, because like as a streamer, when you're streaming and doing that, like I've seen some streamers where they're constantly talking to chat, and then the ATC's calling them like 5-6 times.
Right.
And they're like, hey, like,
because he's sitting in the middle of the runway.
yeah, that or
You landing at Vancouver? I thought we were going to Comox.
Comox.
We are. We're going to Comox right now. Yeah, we were just flying over.
Oh, looking at the city.
Yeah,
Pretty much, yeah.
I can show you where my grandpa's house was.
I don't even see Vancouver. Where is it on the?
It's to the north of where most everybody is.
Yeah, CYVR.
Oh,
and if you go to there, that's Richmond, and you'll see Vancouver
see the runway
right
lights
after.
there.
Yeah, Benjamin. The Vancouver's south of you. You're past it.
Oh, I'm too far into the mountains here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You're up over Grouse Mountain or so.
All right, I'm coming around.
Horseshoe Bay.
Yeah. Desert says.
Oh, you know this area? Okay.
I grew up in Vancouver till I was 8 years old, man.
No way.
Way.
8 years old.
Yeah.
Were you driving at that time?
Not legally, he was.
I'm in another spin.
I can sing it all.
Yeah, but it's not in all our son's commands. It's not that anymore.
I know they changed it.
Yeah.
To be, politically correct.
Yeah.
I still use the old one.
Son's come on.
I use the bilingual one. That's.
I still use the old term.
How come you guys aren't flying the flight path?
Because we're just checking things out right now.
Because you guys are way off the. Wait a minute. You're way off the flight path that I'm looking at. You're way south.
Yeah, I think we're all flying our own.
Oh.
No.
Just take a look at the city.
You're all going direct to the airport, I think.
Yeah.
I am. I'm going direct to that.
I was following the waypoints.
Gotta fly. I flew under the Lionsgate Bridge once.
The Lionsgate Bridge.
Yeah?
Lionsgate.
Oh, you're just exploring is what you're doing.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a Cessna or something.
Oh, you guys are way back in.
Yeah, we're on our way. You're so far
I'm on
ahead.
my own path.
Oh, I was way ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on my own path. I'm just.
I was on full afterburners because Air Study said he was in a hurry. And
Well, it's not that I'm in a hurry. It's just I want to be in bed. It's 8:06 my time. I want to be in bed by 9, which sounds like I'm an old folk, but it's just because I'm sick.
It does.
I've been grounded for a week because of my sickness.
Yeah.
So I already missed a flight last week, and I don't want to miss a flight this week. Yeah.
you
no,
guys, I
got
took
my
a nap
medical
so I
on
could
Monday,
hear.
so I want to make sure that everything's
Same
okay.
here. Getting
You
old.
took a nap?
Yeah, I took a nap. My wife.
Yeah.
My wife woke me up. She had a pina colada, and she's like, "Here." I'm like, "I'm trying to sleep. Trying to sleep here."
You woke up to a pina colada.
Yeah.
Does your wife have a sister?
No sister.
Oh man, that's awesome. She raised you up and said, "You gotta fly. Have a drink."
Yeah, there was no alcohol.
Oh,
She,
well, what the heck? What's the point?
She could have did some vodka or Grey Marnier. That's the only stuff I got here.
Oh. Yeah, I took a real power nap. I was tired today.
Well, because I put my timer on for I think like an hour and 20 minutes or whatever. I was watching Tim the Tatman playing Call of Duty, and I fell asleep, and I wake up and I'm like, seriously, I probably only slept 20 minutes because I still had a good half hour before the alarm was
Right.
going to go off. I was like,
Yeah.
But like
You didn't fall asleep at your computer, did you?
No, I was watching on the TV.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't have cable anymore. I just watch YouTube. I just take my phone and send it to the TV. But yeah, Tuesday night, I was in bed at like 8 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, like I almost feel like I could go do like an impromptu stream. But then I'm like, no, I'm gonna go to bed. I was in bed for 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Absolutely could not sleep. So then I was like, oh shoot, I could have streamed for 4 hours. I could have just streamed. And now,
yeah. Or we could have flown your Cessna to who knows where.
Yeah, who knows where.
4 hours.
But then
I can't believe you did on video, the 32-hour flight.
Yeah, well, and I don't know if the video is, the replay is live on the channel.
Yeah.
Because because it's so long, I don't think the replay would come back.
You have to break it up.
Yeah, and I didn't break up the stream at all. Normally, if you got like a 24-hour stream, you break it up into 6-hour chunks. But I was like, I'm not gonna try to figure that out. Let's just do it.
Those were the early days, right, when you first got started?
No, that was August.
Okay.
This August. But I've had
approach soon. I'll be landing at runway 12.
I've had the channel for, I've been doing this for like 4 years, but it's really it's really been since last year when Flight Simulator came out that I went from like 300 subs to like 500 subs like within a week, and then like because I was at 300 around this time last year, and I'm almost at 1,500 now, and that's with a 4 or 5 month off, like completely off of YouTube for 4 or 5 months. So my daughter was born.
You just zoomed up because the last time I saw you talking about subs, you were trying to break 1,000. That was just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
1,000 was mid-July, but like.
Oh, I was looking at an old video.
Yeah, maybe like just in the last 2 weeks, I've almost picked up 100 subs just in the last week or last 2 weeks.
Good for you.
But yeah,
am I a sub? Is that what you?
Yeah.
Am I a sub?
Yeah, you'd be a.
Oh, you just hit the subscribe button. Right?
Yeah. If you hit the subscribe button, because because now it's like, because I went to Flight Sim Expo, I was able to get my hands on stuff before everyone else, and then I was able to get contacts with the hardware companies, so that helps me to it just helps to propel things, like
sure.
Like
talking about the new stuff.
Yeah, because like if Velocity 1 shows up tomorrow, I'll have it before the pre-orders get theirs. I'm really hoping it comes in tomorrow because next week it's like the pre-orders, they've had theirs. Like I wouldn't have a chance to like, do a review or anything before they get theirs. But it's not like 1 million units were on pre-order. But the pre-order sold out in 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes.
How about the Turtle Beach unit?
Yeah, the Turtle Beach.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, I tried it in San Diego. It's, to me, like it's not better than Honeycomb. But it's definitely a good entry level, and it's like not budget friendly at like $375. You've got everything.
I like that it has on the throttle quadrant part. it has both kinds of throttles, like the
Yeah.
Yeah.
the push-up
The
kind
GA
you
and
have
commercial,
on a jetliner, and then it's got the pull-out rods that you'd have on a Cessna.
Yeah. The only thing that I thought of when I was there, I was like, that's great, but then it also takes up that extra room, like, because those throttles are sticking out. And when I was there, the guy said I had to pull out one of the throttles even if I was using the airliner throttles. I had to do something with the GA ones for it to work properly. So I don't know. I'll see, because
All right, I landed.
there's been like updates with Microsoft Flight Simulator since then. So we'll see what it's like.
Cool. Airstud, are you at the destination strip?
I am runway 12.
Coming in from the north?
Well, basically east. Bob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here's where I try and map the air brakes, huh?
Yeah, I remapped everything, but on my extreme. But I'm running on the HOTAS. For me, it's just a little switch.
Yeah, I gotta pause it to do that. Hold on.
Hey, Airsta, we were supposed to go over our settings, remember?
Yes, but I've been sick lately, so once I recover, we'll definitely do that.
Okay. And I'm pretty good with, I'm learning what the default, what it came with, and they all work great. Yeah, I just found what works.
Oh, you can do default, but for me, I'd rather have the landing gear and the brakes right next to like the spoilers right next to each other, because they go hand to hand, right? And then
yeah, I have to reach for that.
Yep, and then the flap right on the stick itself and the trim as well.
All right, I'm coming in. I can't talk.
No worries.
165.
I don't think I have.
165.
What's it called again for the
Spoiler.
speed brake spoiler?
Yeah, spoiler.
Toggle landing
All right, I'm too high. Way too high.
gear.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I saw there's live traffic at
Here it is,
Jazz.
spoilers. Y. It's on the Y. Where's the Y?
Yeah. So there's a
Oh, there it is. Oh, okay.
live aircraft here for
It's already mapped.
the Air Canada Jazz, which is Air Canada Express. There's a live plane here, regional jet. So I've got the new Aerosoft Simple Traffic that will be coming out maybe this weekend. Like, it's very close to being released. And what it does is it puts the liveries for like live aircrafts so that you can see, like, rather than showing up as a Boeing and a generic livery, it actually shows me an Air Canada Express, but it uses the default plane. So this is showing me like a citation, but I think it's probably like a CRJ that's actually here. But it's nice to see the livery. But I'll be checking that out tomorrow, anyways, in Europe. I still don't know where I'll fly, but yeah. So Lions Gate, that's in Vancouver.
Well, guys,
Yeah, just
I
north
gotta
of
say,
Stanley Park.
it's Logitech.
What was that, Benjamin?
Yeah, you were breaking up a little bit.
Yeah. So
I was just saying this Logitech right on Amazon. Remember, it sat in the box for like a week. I just didn't have time to get in. And all I did was plug it in and it worked. It's just amazing.
Oh yeah. Hey, oh, that's because we've got to download the freeware here. Because I was like, wait a second, 19 wing Comox?
Yeah, now you know where where I'm parked right now is where the hangars are. The 19 Comox, that's where the helicopters, the search and rescue helicopters are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait.
That's why there's the H right next to it. If you look at the, see? The H, you just passed it. Well, so there's an H.
Yeah, I see the H.
Yeah, there's a delay, but yeah, that's where the search and rescue. That big, huge hangar, that's the search and rescue hangar. Everything on the right of your drone is the Auroras and other, like the C-130 and everything like that.
Okay.
So basically where I am is all the cargo aircraft and maritime patrol aircrafts.
There's a F-18 stamped on the ground. That's what Desert said.
It's an F-18 stamped on the ground. What?
Yeah.
Oh, from the from the grease, the oil spills.
So did you manually sweep your wings back when you park?
No, I just shut off my engines and it automatically sweeps.
Oh, okay. And to shut off your engines, do you push those yellow things at the to the right and left of the...
Control Shift F1, and you hold it for roughly 5 seconds.
No, but how do you do it in the cockpit?
Oh, cockpit-wise, let me go back.
I think there's two yellow emergency things up front, one on each side of the display. Fire,
you can do it that way. Yeah, you can do it that way too. Those are the fire. Yeah.
But how do they do it in real life?
It's on the left-hand side.
Right.
Engine crank, I believe, and you shut them off that way.
Oh, I see them. Left, right.
Yeah.
Well, they're already in the off. Well, let me see.
Unless that's the only way that they do it.
No, I switched those and they come right back to where they are.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't know? Is it fair enough?
I can look back at the cold start one or.
Oh, you don't have to do the checklist. Hang on.
I don't
Let me
think
get the checklist. After landing, securing. Fuel valve switches off. No, that's not. Doesn't really show in the checklist how to turn the motor off. Unless it's the fuel valves.
No, those are probably fuel pumps mostly.
That would take a long time to shut off, right? Or maybe not.
No, fuel pumps and fuel valves should be instantaneous.
Fuel valve switches off. Okay, here we go. Fuel dump? No, that's probably not it.
No, fuel dump, it just fuels, just like if you're...
That's all the blue water that comes out of the airliners.
Yeah.
Fuel dump.
Yeah.
They just call it fuel, but it's something else.
Well, I'm in the fuel panel, and I don't see fuel valve switches. Where are they at? Looking around.
Yeah, I ate the ground, so I'm not showing myself.
No, I saw on your stream, but I didn't want to say anything.
I don't know what the landing rate was, but must have been pretty high.
Okay, it wasn't butter, but I'm down.
Yeah.
Let me see if I...
Nice. Yeah, so back to Lionsgate. So yeah, it's in Vancouver, and then the studio's right there.
North end of Stanley Park.
Okay.
Right up downtown.
Because I always thought Lionsgate was an American film company.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Okay.
An American movie company too.
Fuel valve.
So
Okay.
the bridge is called Lionsgate Bridge.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot, Marsh, with the super chat. Merci encore une fois pour notre vol merveilleux, mon commandant. Hey, thanks a lot, Marsh. Yeah, because I used to deal with Lionsgate, and then it was Maple, on the Canadian side, because that's where Sizzling Popcorn originated, was in movies. I was a film critic back 2008.
In film industry? Yeah, I was too a little bit down in LA.
Okay, from 2008, 2009.
Wow, what are the odds?
But I watched a couple of bad like movies that I didn't like. I was like, let's start a blog. And then that was Oscar week 2008. And I said, I want to be at the Oscars for 2009. I had no clue how I was going to get there. I had like zero readership. I started a website from scratch. And the following year, I was over 65,000 readers a month. And I was didn't have access to the Kodak Theater at the time, but I had red carpet access throughout the week. So I did all the press stuff. Went to like Disneyland. I think I spent like 10 days there, but Disneyland as media, so it was free. It's like I was using the media card left and right. So that's how I know how to work things nowadays with Sizzling Popcorn now. But yeah, but hey guys, again, thanks a lot, Marsh, and thanks everyone for showing up. Great flight.
Thank you. A really good stream.
And thanks Airstud for the awesome flight plan and the detailed no.
Is anybody still in? I guess I won't see your Canadian. I was playing catch up the whole time, so I didn't get to see anybody's Tomcats. But now I'm in a Tomcat. I should be able to see it.
Yeah,
I'm still in stream for right now, but I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna take a quick shower before I go to bed.
Yeah, so I should be there, right close to you, I think.
I think I see who's Sizzling P.
Yeah, that's me.
That's him.
Oh, that's you. Okay, I see you there.
Yeah, so I'm in the Canadian livery.
I wouldn't be able to see the Canadian livery,
oh, okay.
Unfortunately. I had to pull it out of my community folder.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you'll have
the
to see
last two
his
group
screen
flights
then.
I did, it's same thing. That free stuff from the .to site just messes with my sim.
The thing is certain people put like a subfolder, and you drag that subfolder, and then you put that in the community, because otherwise you might not see it. So
I took the folder out, I extracted it, and I took the folder it set on the Discord.
yeah, because there's a folder. Yeah, but there's a folder and then a subfolder for some odd reason from this guy. So maybe that's the reason why is you have to go in the subfolder and then drag that one in.
Well, also when I go to the content manager, it says 2 things to install, but it doesn't give me a button to install it.
Weird, because I didn't have to install anything for it.
But
All right, I will be getting off of Discord, guys.
yeah, Marsh said that he's got the RCAF livery, but Airstud still showed as a Cirrus.
Weird.
Yeah, because even like Benjamin's showing up as like Bonanza or something.
What?
Yeah, and then Carstick, well, he's in the Strike Eagle, so. But yes, Skytrek, if you come over here, over to where Carstick, Marsh.
Yeah, I'm coming where Ben is, and
because Marsh, I actually see him not in the Canadian but American. I think it's because he's got the Canadian, but he's in the American AG. The Hornet, or it looks like a Hornet on there.
Hornet's an F-18, isn't it?
Yeah, but no, the livery, there's like a black Hornet on the back, on the wing.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, again, thanks a lot, and happy flying. I'll be back. Yeah, thanks.
There's skies to you.
And I'll be back on tomorrow afternoon doing a stream on the European side. I've got it saying VATSIM, but I'm just gonna open it up. I won't go on VATSIM, but I'm not sure where I'm gonna fly to. So stay tuned. I'll get that up before tomorrow afternoon. Some of you it's morning, but